Welcome everybody to a brand new PRLostGalaxy2014 review on Hasbro's Power Rangers Lightning Collection. And as I, Anthony, on PRLostGalaxy2014, in front of you is the Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Red Ranger. This is my first Lightning Collection of course, the team that's kicking off the Hasbro era Power Rangers, starting with the Beast Morphers Red Ranger Devon Daniels. And I can't wait to do this review for you because I've been wanting to get the Beast Morphers Red Ranger for a while, even though I wanted to get the basic figure, but again, I'll do basic figure reviews when I get around that. So with that out of the way, let's open this and review it. Okay, here's Beast Morphers Red with all his accessories, even though it took a while to get his his standing position a little done well. But basically, when I got my Beast Morphers Red Ranger today, for some reason he has a bent foot and a bent knee for some reason. Although the figure is great and fine and all, but it's just one of my problems with my figure is that I can do the ankle pivot, but I'm just trying to keep him standing. But if I try to tweak his foot a bit, I'll accidentally break the figure and I'm gonna have to buy another one, and which I don't want to do. You see, Beast Morphers Red Ranger looks real good from the way how he looks, because although the basic figure was fine, but this is the real deal here, because the Lightning Collection figure of him actually is nicely done, because especially when I get blue and gold next time, and also Blaze, well, I'm going to pre-order my Blaze so that way it'll show up when it does, before it actually fully comes out. It's not a bad head sculpt of the Beast Morphers red Buster helmet, and also his costume looks real adjacent, and also the butterfly turn to the abdomen, and I just really like the way how they are really doing these figures so far. Let me put the figure aside for a moment before I do anything. The accessories, as with every other Lightning Collection figure, comes interchangeable hands with these balled fists, which is good. Plus you got his the Red Ranger's Cheetah Blaster, which I wonder where I could put the in the effect piece to go with the blaster. I don't even know where to put it, because should I put it in between? Oh, actually, you can also put the effect. You actually put the effect on the Beast X Saber, which is a cool thing to do. The Beast X Saber is nicely painted on the front, but there's little to missing paint on the back of the figure, which is uncommon. And then you also have Devon's head, which actually is not a bad recreation of his head. Now let me put the focus on so you can briefly see how it looks from the sharpening of the camera. Not a bad way of recreating his actor's likeness, and the way how they did the hair looks pretty good too. Now let's look at the Red Ranger. If I just take his head off, his helmet off for a moment, so I can pop the helmet and then put Devon's head on here and how it looks. Because for some reason I'm just trying to get a hang on. Yeah, okay, I snapped it in. Okay, good. Okay, then I snapped Devon's head onto the Red Ranger body, and then this is how he looks without the helmet on. And it actually looks pretty good from, if you can tell, if you get a good glimpse of him. I know this, the arm straps are loose, and I don't want to take the straps off, and then it's gone, half of the uniform is like going to end up missing. This is a good real world authenticity to how he looks on the show. Let me place his Beast X Saber in his right hand or left hand, depending on how you wanted to do it with your figure of him, because it's kind of common that I'm just trying to put the sword. Okay, I got the sword in. Okay, got that. Or actually, it's supposed to go this way. Okay, then you got the posability, or you can also, I don't know where the heck to place his blaster, because then this hand here is, the fingers are open wide, so it's not gonna get a glimpse of him wielding the blaster and the sword at the same time. Maybe one weapon per at a time, or I guess this can work. Yeah, maybe this can work. But basically with him with the blaster, and then blaster down, and then the sword with the effect piece. And look at that. That's, well, raise the camera a little bit. That's real good, the way how they did the figure of him. And okay, there we go. And then take off his civilian head, pop that back off, and then put the Red Ranger helmet back on him. Okay, got that. Then you can also put the sword away. Then you can put the cheetah blaster in this hand, but putting the Beast-X saber in the other hand with the open fist is not going to do it. But yeah, it's not going to do it if you're going to put the Beast-X saber in that hand. And then the posability is pretty good, but still, again, my bad leg and bad foot is not going to keep him steady, you know, and keep him standing still, because then he's going to plop over once I put him on the shelf in my closet after this is over. And this is not a bad figure of the Red Beast Morphers Ranger, although when I get other figures of him in the mainline Beast Morphers toy, you know, the main Beast Morphers line, you know, of course the articulation and everything is restricted and limited, but this Lightning figure is a great representation of him, where it's more authenticity and less of the muscle. You can vaguely see some muscle tone, but that's one of the things about Hasbro's Power Ranger figures. Not much muscle in the figures, just, you know, them looking like they are actually wearing a suit, which is nice. And of course they did some good leather detail on the Beast Morpher Go Buster uniforms here, which is one of the best things to come out of these Lightning collection figures of Beast Morphers, the first team of the Hasbro era, which I like. They also did a good job on, you know, sculpting the Beast-X Morpher on the side of the arms. Well, wait until when I get blue and gold figures later, and then I'm hoping when they do silver and yellow. And then by this point, I'll be done getting all the Beast Morpher Rangers, and then focus on the villains, starting with Blaze. And I'm hoping for Roxy and Evox and the rest of those guys come out soon as well. Because I really have underestimated the Go Buster, you know, designs for years. Well, known as Go Buster when it was still the Sentai, before we even got this as Power Rangers. I should have never said that if Go Busters was adapted, I would stop watching. But Beast Morphers is, in fact, doing pretty good than what Neo Saban has been trying to get his, you know, foot from being pivoted and stuff, and trying to make him stand still. But I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe it's just my figure that's like this. And of course, you know, like any other figure I get now, it seems like, again, a bad knee to keep him standing well. And still, I don't know what is up with that. I need to probably get something to heat it up so we can make him stand straight. And same go for the foot. That, you know, these are not that bad of figures, because, well, even though my Red Ranger is just not standing well. I hope maybe if when I do get Beast Morphers Gold and Blue later, I just hope that I don't have the same problem, because Red, for some reason, I'm just trying to get him going in the review, which is kind of a little frustrating for my Red Ranger. I bet for those who have this figure already, along with the other two Beast Morpher Rangers in the Lightning line, I hope yours is still good, but I don't know why I got a bad Red Ranger for some reason. I mean, if I buy another one, then I probably won't have that issue. I don't know why is it with this one. I guess I'm going to have to stick with this one, I guess, from now. So, yeah, that's it for the review. Just making it quick and simple to the point. Put the sharpness back on the focus, because my camera just loves to go blurry for some reason, even when I'm, like, recording stuff. So anyway, guys, that's it for my review on the Lightning Collection Beast Morphers Red Ranger. Until next time with a brand new Power Rangers review and so forth. Anthony on PRLostGalaxy2014. See you guys next time.